By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your damage sucks and how to fix it. I'm a Celestial 2 peak player, DPS turn tank player on PS5, and I solo queue, and I barely use comms. And this method has helped me go on win streaks. Just so we're on the same page, when I mean damage sucks, that means your damage sucks to the point where you have to run back to spawn because you're doing damage but you're not getting enough kills. And with this method, you can use this in solo queue without hopping on the mic and on any type of hero. That goes for tank players, DPS players, and even support players. We gotta talk about the biggest mistake a lot of y'all are making, because a lot of y'all want these solo kills, the 100 to 0 kills where you're finishing off a hero by themselves. But this happens once in a blue moon, and it's okay to want this, but you don't know how to actually do it and to do it consistently, because the enemy isn't as stupid as you think. Promise to practice this method at least 5 times in a quick play game. It's really easy. It's so easy to do. This video will be a waste of your time if you do not practice this method and just watch the video as is. So now that you know you can't consistently 300 to 0 HP targets, what you can consistently do is look at where your team is shooting. In this clip, this Punisher is able to finish off 2 targets thanks to the method. So this Spider-Man, he got 1 shot off in his Iron Fist finish. Next there's going to be a Star-Lord flanking, and the Star-Lord ends up dying to the Punisher. But let me tell you the secret mechanic that actually helped get this kill. Inside of this second clip, in the Thor's perspective, this Thor ended up getting 2 hits on the Star-Lord. 1, 2, just enough for the Punisher to dish off the damage. And that was just enough for the Star-Lord to end up dying. Yeah, you could argue because he was isolated. But here's another example of this teamwork actually working. So I asked myself, where was the fight? It was on my Angela, so I tried to help out my Angela, and sure enough, I ended up getting a free kill because a Gambit was retreating into his team. Just because I was asking, where is the fight? This wouldn't have had happened because my Angela was half, and I was able to do just enough damage. And if you're on a dive hero, you can ask yourself the same thing. Where is the fight, and how can I make the fight worse for the enemy? Yeah, you can try to solo kill the enemy Luna Snow on Spider-Man, but if you're by yourself, you're going to be in and out, and you're going to be feeding because the team is just so damn coordinated. So you got to do the same thing with your team. Just figure out where can you get an opportunity to steal your team's kill. Where can you get an opportunity to try to kill the enemy healers on Spider-Man. It's not as hard as you think. Subscribe because I make more tutorials like this, and I'm constantly on the lookout for more problems to solve.